hear me? Yeah. Mr. Marwa, to kindly welcome our brand ambassador. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire team at Smile Foundation, it's my proud privilege and honor to extend a very, very warm welcome who has been so gracious to have come forward and lent us in Smile Foundation his support as the brand ambassador for the empowerment of the girl child through education. Mr. Ajay Devgan's association with Smile Foundation goes back well over 5 years. And it's been so often that the children of Smile Foundation have had the experience of the warmth and the affection of Mr. Ajay Devgan. So who know better than him? An icon in the industry, a proud father of a daughter, to come and be our brand ambassador. If I had to talk about his association with Smile, I think pictures speak 1,000 words. So let me stand aside, and what can more eloquently tell you about his association with us, where our children have been captured in various hues, even as Father Christmas once, I remember, with the children of Smile. I warmly thank Mr. Ajay Devgan and would like to take this opportunity. The icon I saw in Madurai airport.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I apologize for coming in late. Well, Sir has said a few words already. I missed those words, so I'll begin the evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my honor and privilege to welcome one of the most celebrated actors of our country. He's also a director, a philanthropist, Mr. Ajay Devgan. Can I have a round of applause for him, please? Thank you so much. On behalf of Smile Foundation, the dignitaries, guests, and the media, I thank Mr. Devgan for taking out time and making this evening not only beautiful, but meaningful as well. To kick off this evening, I would like to call upon Mr. Hardeep Marwa, GM Hyatt Regency, to present a bouquet to Mr. Devgan. Oh, it's done? I'm sorry again. Well, the sequence of events has been lost right now. Next up is Mr. Vikram Singh Verma, the COO of Smile Foundation. They're already here. And I would like Mr. Vikram Singh. No, you welcomed him. I want to ask you a simple question, sir, actually. Tell us about this initiative that you are taking up and the association with Mr. Ajay Devgan.
Well, actually, I've just spoken about it and given the example of these beautiful pictures behind me that speaks so eloquently of his association.
Fantastic. Well, it's also said that, if you educate a man, you actually educate a person. But if you educate a woman, you're actually educating a nation. What do you have to say about that?
Well, if you asked me who's been the biggest influence in my life, I would unabashedly say it's my mother. But besides that, Karan, you happen to be talking to a person who's a proud father of 2 daughters, and they've always done me proud. Besides excelling in their current professions, they recently got married and are now becoming responsible homemakers. So who makes homes? It's girls. And collectively, I think homes make a nation. So I guess I'd say that's what it is all about.
Very well, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen present out here, I would like to tell you that Smile Foundation, which is one of the leading development organizations of the country, benefits over 4 lakh underprivileged children through its 250 plus welfare projects in 26 states of our country. This evening is extremely special for them. Today, in the entire development sector, Smile Foundation has carved its own niche. In addition to the hard work of its people, support from corporates, individuals, schools, celebs, and other stakeholders have also played a major role behind their success. Mr. Devgan, who has been supporting the Smile Foundation for quite a few years from now, it's a proud moment for all of us to welcome him so that he takes this extra mile. He's taking up a new role, and may I request all of you to give a huge round of applause for this initiative that he's taking up. Well, we also have Chef Vikas Khanna amongst us, and he has also been associated with the Smile Foundation as the Nutrition for Education campaign that was begun by him. Vikas, I'd like to ask you a few questions, actually. What is the message you would want to give to the celebrity fraternity as far as the development of our country is concerned?
Hello. I just feel कि अगर हम बात करते हैं as a India as a developing nation, and we are looking at countries like America as inspirations, I think it's very important that we got to stand together. And it should be given very simple message for the people who make it big in this country that we got to create equal opportunities for people. It doesn't matter what status or doesn't matter what families they come from. I think वो opportunity हम सब इकट्ठे collectively we can create more strength in a nation. If you look at the first world nations, that what the biggest difference is that how they stand up for the rest of the country. And वही होगा कि याना, you know, and we have become very privileged in a way that हमारे पास अभी हम countries अपनी देखते हैं तो we look it through the lens of Delhi, Bombay, Madras, Bangalore. The whole country needs Smile Foundation to spread in every corner of the country, and you know, more initiatives of nutrition and education. And I do feel that it takes a whole nation to make one hero. It takes a full nation, without an exception, without an exemption. दोनों word ठीक बोल. Because I think it will take all of us, all of our strengths, all of our weaknesses too, that how we challenge and how we face the next generation. It is very important. We cannot run away. We have to stay connected. It is, I don't know if अगर मैं ठीक से बता सका हूँ कि नहीं. मेरा यही है कि बहुत ज़रूरत है. We are answerable to our next generation. We are answerable on every face of it, in the beauty of it, in the history of this, in the ugliness of it, in the malnutrition of this, in underprivileged, uneducation. We are answerable today. And we have to be more answerable tomorrow. So I think all these celebrities, all these people who make it so big, we all need to stand together so that we have a positive answer for them.
Very well said. And indeed, you guys need to set an example, and we need more individuals like the three of you sitting over here to come up and take up all these various initiatives and help in the development of our country. Thank you, Vikas. Can I now request Mr. Vikram Singh Verma to present a certificate of goodwill ambassadorship on behalf of the Smile Foundation to Mr. Ajay Devgan, please?
Great pleasure. An honor.
I would also like to request Mr. Vikas Khanna to present a shawl to Mr. Devgan.
Shawl? This is the Ahimsa silk. I also gave it to the first lady in US. This is that wool. They don't kill the insect. This is really takes a lot of time. It's almost like a dying craft in so many parts of the country. It's like a pure, simple message of why revolution came to this country was Ahimsa. It's very unique.
Thank you so much, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call upon Mr. Ajay Devgan, the man of the moment, to share his feelings about his new role, which is undoubtedly motivating for the youth of our country. Let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Ajay Devgan. Sir, before you say anything, just one question. To begin with, I would like to know that you have been associated with Smile Foundation for a while now, and for past many years, actually. How strongly do you feel that educating a girl child can be a catalyst in bringing a change in the society?
I've been associated with the Smile Foundation, as he said, since the past 5 years. And as we were just talking, that every year when I meet the kids, they're like my lucky charm, and that's what I believe in. And so, I mean, it's great for me to be here. It's great for me to get associated to a cause like this. And the reason I'm here is because I believe in it most. And I have a daughter at home. I know education is the most important thing. Like Vikas also said, that, to bring the change, we need everybody has to come together, and just a few people cannot do it. And when you talk about a nation just not consists about men. It's about men and women, and together, if we are, that is how we can grow. And the women, not just in our country, the children, women, and the girls, all over the world suffer from some problem or the other. In some way or the other, they're underprivileged. I would love to change that, and I can only try and make a little effort if we have the support. Like I was speaking to somebody yesterday, it's what can we bring on the table? Well, we can only get our voice. I mean, they're doing the work, so we need them. It's like a circle, and no one person can change it. Smile Foundation cannot change it, I cannot change it, they can't change it. But if they are doing something, I can voice it, they can speak about it, because the media is who can reach out to people, create awareness. So it's a full circle. I mean, it cannot happen without any one of us.
Absolutely.
So we all have to do it together. And I've always urged that, we are trying to do our bit, and we need full support of the media. If without that, nothing can be done.
And they're here to support you, actually.
Yes.
You mentioned your daughter at home. Actually, your daughter is here as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Can I please have her around?
Yeah.
Nysa? Is she around? All right. So, it is said...
Yeah, technically, I thought she should be the brand ambassador, because when we talk about children, children should connect with children. And she has earlier, through her school, worked for Smile Foundation. Fantastic. And when I spoke about it, and my job is to educate them. So, I mean, education does not happen. The answer I'm giving you is it just does not happen in schools. It begins at home. Luckily, she's privileged. She's getting what she wants. I want her to go out in the world and see what the world is all about, and how kids are underprivileged, and how girls do not get what she's getting, and that is how she's going to learn. So this is my process of teaching her and bringing her here to a platform where she can understand, sympathize, support, and help, and realize what she has and everybody does not.
I think that's a fantastic way of bringing up a kid. Huge round of applause for him. It is said that the greatest gift for a man is to have a daughter. Since she's here, would you tell us what kind of relationship do you share with her? What's the bond that you share with your daughter?
I think we share a bond. It depends on the situation. Sometimes she behaves like my mother. Sometimes she behaves like most of the time my mother. She's only firing me up all the time, how I've done wrong and what I've done wrong. And whenever I have done something right or she's liked it, so it's like, yeah, it's okay, it's nice. So nothing beyond that. Otherwise, she's only correcting me, which I really believe that our generation needs to, every generation needs to evolve and grow, because the new generation is growing. They know much more than what we knew at their age. And I feel they know much more in their age what we know today. So many things I have to go back home and learn from her. What is the mindset, how people do think, technology. I think everything, they are the ones who teach us. So many times I don't even know how to use a gadget, and she's the one who says, give it to me, Pop, here. You're supposed to do it like this. So I think we have to learn from them. They don't need to learn from us.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think, considering what you have said, I believe she's going to play an important role in making this campaign and initiative even more stronger. Well, now I'd like to request Mr. Devgan to unveil the logo of Smile Foundation's newest campaign to empower girl child. Thank you, everyone. Well, Nysa is here. And Nysa, as your father said that you have worked with the Smile Foundation via your school. Would you like to say something about this new initiative that your father is getting associated with?
I think I'm really proud of him because there are so many people all over the world that are that they don't support progress and they don't really support anything that they do. Female feticide is such a big problem, and I'm just so proud that like he's taken the initiative to do this, and that he's so supportive of like everything that I do, and like encourages me to do better. And this way, he's encouraging everybody to do better.
I'm sure he's encouraging the youth of this country to step up and make this initiative stronger. One more thing, your father is. He's a man of few words, actually. The nation doesn't know much about him. There's a lot of fans across the country and the world. Tell us something that we don't know about him. You can spill the beans, it's all right. Since you also play the role of the mother.
There was this one time where he made me order makeup for him online. I actually do it pretty often, ordering it for him, and then I order it for myself, and sometimes I steal it from him too.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, sir. Mr. Vikram, I'd like to ask you a question about this campaign. You have been with Smile you've been associated, you started as CEO. And tell us something about this new initiative.
Actually, the cause of the girl child runs through all our programs. So, be it Mission Education, which is the flagship program, 120 mission education centers across 21 states, 51% are girls. We look forward to the support. We'll grow it further. We have a scholarship program where till now we've reached out to about 400 meritorious girls to encourage them for higher education. Currently, this year we're at about 198 girls scholarship. Some of them have gone to college. They do us proud. We have a livelihood program. It's a retail management and a soft skills development program for youth. We're reaching out to 115 such centers. Today we are at 91, 10 cities, 8 states. 2 of them or 3 of them are exclusively girls, Bangalore, Delhi. Besides that, the attendance is 50-50 of girls and boys. And invariably, the girls get placed faster than the boys, incidentally, in this particular program. So the empowerment of a girl runs through all our programs. And as Mr. Ajay Devgan very, very succinctly put it across, Smile alone cannot do it. And it's a circle which he has already spoken about so eloquently. And with this support and this circle, we hope to take the empowerment through the 4-5 programs that we run. Over the course of the couple of years, I'm sure Mr. Ajay Devgan will be a force multiplier in spreading that message far and wide and helping us take the cause of the girl child in India to a very, very different level. And we are all looking forward to it with great hope and anticipation. That's it.
Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Ajay Devgan, I'd like to ask you, India is a progressive society, and very soon we're going to be one of the youngest countries in the world. But there are still some gaps that need to be filled up. I'm sorry, I'm being told that you can take your seats, please. So as I was saying, we are a progressive society, and very soon we'll be one of the youngest nations in the world, but there are still some gaps that need to be filled vis-a-vis girl child. Is there any message that you would like to give to the youth of this country?
Yeah, we need to fill a lot of gaps. And, the mindset needs to be changed, A for one. The problem is not with the girls. The problem is with the society and men. So I think first we need to change the men, their mindset, what they think about girls and what girls are actually. And that is how the society is going to change. Because I love the line there, she can fly, give her the sky. Give her the sky. All we need to do is just give her the sky, because I'm sure and I know that she can fly. So, you know, you don't need to teach them to fly. You just have to give them the sky.
Very well said. Mr. Vikas, would you like to say something about the same?
When I read that line, मेरा आज shoot था, हमने cancel करके आया हूँ मैं. I said that line is very powerful. It's about the platforms. We saw how we performed at the Olympics, and we saw how our women did. And that was not even giving them full support of the nation. It was not the full skies to them. At that time, even then, the resilience, what is in an Indian DNA, is amazing if we give them platforms and give them skies. In my case, it is about the food. So I think that a hungry child cannot think. एक तो हिंदी में बोल दूँ कि तो मैं बोल दूँ पंजाबी शुरू हो जाएगी फिर शुरू कर दो कि मैंने लगता है कि मतलब छोटे बच्चे की बात करते हैं तो चाइल्ड डजंट नो व्हाट द कंट्री इज एक्चुअली वर्किंग टुगेदर इट टेक्स अ मिलियन हैंड्स टू फीड वन चाइल्ड in every nation, in every society, in every civilization. We cannot discontinue ये जो इतना बड़ा सर्कल है ये उसमें कोई भी नहीं हाथ पीछे कर सकता क्योंकि सबके हाथ जुड़े हुए हैं उसको फीड करने के लिए और वही सबसे बड़ा स्काई है. We need to nurture them, we need to feed them, we need to educate them, and that is when they discovered the sky, their potential. The sky here is the potential. और मुझे लगता है कि बहुत ज़्यादा potential है in the young nation like India, and there should be no limitations whatsoever. You're looking at a child sitting next to me who knows that that child has the potential to change how philanthropy is actually seen in this country. We've never seen that kind of philanthropy work. When we started working with Smile Foundation, our first thing was we need to feed them. Most necessity. मुझे तो गिल्ट होती है कि कभी मैं $20,000 पर पर्सन का खाना बेचता हूँ मुझे गिल्ट होती है रात को कि हाय मेरे कंट्री में बच्चे भूखे हैं and look at what I'm. That is why Smile is an important initiative for me.
Thank you so much, everyone. I think a lot of words of wisdom coming from the three gentlemen and the young lady out there, and it's been a truly enriching and learning curve for me as well, standing out here, knowing what you guys think. Well, thank you so much, and I'd like to open the floor for questions from the media. I would also request the media to please ask these people questions only related to today's event. Thank you.
Things today when the Prime Minister speaks about the girls and educating them. So being from the industry and being a Bollywood star, do you think that some of the scenes which come up in the Bollywood movies showing females indulging in a lot of, violence should be deleted, shouldn't be there?
Most of the time when you see violence in women in the film, you eventually are trying to say that it is wrong and whoever is guilty is punished. If you're going to curb it and not show it, how are you going to show that what is right and what is wrong? So, for one, I do not understand. Yeah, I do understand that if it is done for the heck of it, but there are films. I've just made a film called Parched, directed by Leena Yadav, which has been appreciated all over the world. We have shown all kind of problems women face. If I'm not going to show that problem, how will I show you the solution? So I think the thinking is very limited and small when you say, are you showing what are you taking home? Why aren't you taking home the positivity and the end of the film that, what they wanted, what the women wanted, and eventually what is the right thing? But you will only remember. Now, again, coming back to Parched, I would say a lot of people asked me a question because it leaked online, and there were some scenes which were, I would say, yeah. But what are you watching that for? I mean, it's not a adult comedy or anything. It's trying to say something. I mean, how can you feel anything else apart from sympathy when you watch something like this? So it's the mindset. That is what I exactly said. The men need to change their mindset first because the women can fly. Y'all are not letting her fly. The girls can fly. but we are not letting them fly because of our mindset, because of the society. Even in past, we have also said one thing, that men sometimes, under the pressure of society to prove that they are a man, they have to do certain things. But if you're a man, you do not need to prove anything. You are a man. So this is what needs to change. So your question itself, I'm sorry, but it gives me a feeling of a different mindset. So that should not be.
Hi Ajay, Shashanki from Times Now. Recently at a TV comedy show, Tanishta Chatterjee was there. She was mocked for her skin tone. Like she was said very mean things like "aap jamun kha ke bade hue hain," things like that. You think asking somebody or just drilling somebody in the name of humor is correct?
There has to be a limit to humor. I mean, I can't particularly talk about what you're talking about right now because I've not seen it. I mean, I'm obviously able to comment on it correctly when I see it. Because sometimes sense of humor goes overboard. There has to be a limit. And we all have a sense of humor. We all accept jokes on us also. But as you rightly said, that there has to be a limit, and you need to draw that line yourself, the person who is cracking a joke. And that's exactly the continuation of the answer to what I was saying, that the mindset needs to be changed.
हाय अजय, मैंने तनिष्ठा से बात की इस बारे में, तो उनका कहना है कि मुझे चैनल से अपॉलॉजी नहीं चाहिए. ये जो समाज की सोच है उसमें ही प्रॉब्लम है, जो हम
बिल्कुल, मैं भी अभी वही कह रहा था.
स्किन कलर पर बार बार कमेंट करते हैं और उन्हें इन्फीरियर फील कराते हैं.
ये मुझे लगता है थोड़ा हिंदुस्तानियों का भी प्रॉब्लम है, हम सबका प्रॉब्लम है. हम सबको मैंने ये काफ़ी नोट किया. आई एम सॉरी, मैं भी हिंदुस्तानी हूँ और मैं किसी को रन डाउन नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन एक जो आप माइंडसेट की बात कर रहे हैं वो ज़रूर एक माइंडसेट है कि ये जो गोरी चमड़ी, इसलिए सबसे ज़्यादा फेयरनेस क्रीम्स हमारे देश में बिकती हैं. मतलब गोरा होने से खूबसूरत नहीं हो जाता इंसान. सो ये हमारा माइंडसेट है. मैंने कई बार एक, आई थिंक यू विल एग्री विद मी, विकास विल एग्री विद मी, बिकॉज आप देखिए, आप कभी नोट कीजिए कि हमारे हिंदुस्तान में जब आदमी किसी वेटर से बात करता है तो ऐसे आवाज़ देता है, ए सुन कम या. और जब वही आदमी अब्रॉड में बैठा है किसी अंग्रेज वेटर से बात कर रहा है, एक्सक्यूज मी, तो ये एक माइंडसेट का प्रॉब्लम है. एम आई राइट? आपने नोट किया कि नहीं?
जब इंटरनेशनल टूरिज्म को देखते हैं तो सम पीपल हैव रिटन अबाउट दिस आल्सो कि कैसे हम चेंज हो जाते हैं जब बाहर के मुल्कों में, व्हेन वी गो एंड बिहेव इन सर्टेन, व्हेन वी वर्क आल्सो, वी आर मोर डिसिप्लिन्ड इन सो मेनी वेज.
Exactly. So we need to have our own confidence. We are more powerful. We are the most powerful nation. We can become the most powerful nation in the world because, as we said, that the youth and the progress, अगर हम सब मिल जाएं तो हमको एक inferiority complex है. इस वजह से I think तनिष्ठा को प्रॉब्लम हुआ होगा.
बट एक कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन ये है अजय कि इस तरह के जो प्रोग्राम है काफ़ी पॉपुलर होते हैं और काफ़ी देखे भी जाते हैं. इस तरह की जो इंसल्टिंग कॉमेडीज होती हैं तो लोगों का, देखने वालों का भी दोष है, ऐसा मानते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल. मैं तीसरी बार सेम जवाब दे रहा हूँ. माइंडसेट का प्रॉब्लम है. देखना बंद करेंगे तो बनना बंद होगा. तो हम वही बनाते हैं जो लोग देखते हैं. अगर लोग देखना बंद कर देंगे तो हम बनाना बंद कर देंगे. उन बनाने वालों में से आई इंक्लूड माई सेल्फ ऑल्सो, बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द फ्रेटर्निटी. आई डू इट और नो इज बिसाइड्स द पॉइंट, बट द ब्लेम गोज टू मी ऑल्सो.
Ajay here. My question is, like, you've been interacting with the Smile girl child all over. Like, what was your reaction and like how this girl reacted when they saw? Because I'm around with these Smile girls and they're showing you hand from last 15-20, but you could not see them.
No, I did not see them. I'm really sorry.
So just wanted to know, like, how you felt like when you met.
Oh, I love them. I mean, so many times, like every year I meet them once or twice a year, and I sit and I have a long chat with them. I mean, that photograph you see is in my office. So all kids come and we sit and we chat, and it is a great feeling. मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले जैसे बोला कि मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि they are my lucky charm. जब भी मैं उनसे मिलता हूँ, I think I feel better and everything goes better.
Ajay, hi here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would be aware about the protest that MNS has been raising towards Pakistani actors working in India. Firstly, do you think
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'll appreciate if
You
you,
know,
ask
I
him
think
questions
I think we should
pertaining to
stick
the
to the
event,
questions
please.
here.
Thank you.
Ajay, but as a
Are we, what are we talking about here? I was just saying that we need your support for a cause. We are here, and you have diverted your question to something else.
He wasn't answering, he was saying the same.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. So I think I request you all to let's stick to something, but where we all here, we've all gotten time out for some good cause. So I request you all to just stick to that cause, at least for like today.
हेलो अजय जी, दिस इज श्वेता फ्रॉम बॉलीवुड नज़र. आई वांटेड टू आस्क यू, बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटीज़ किसी न किसी सोशल कॉज से एसोसिएट होते हैं, जैसे आप अभी हुए हैं गर्ल चाइल्ड एम्पावरमेंट थ्रू एजुकेशनल कॉज से. तो क्या आपको लगता है कि सेलिब्रिटीज़ का एसोसिएट होना किसी न किसी कॉज से विल इट मेक अ डिफरेंस इन सोसाइटी?
Exactly. Let me come to that. सिर्फ एक सेलिब्रिटी के एसोसिएशन से कुछ नहीं होगा. अगर आप किसी कॉज में बिलीव करते हैं, और हर सेलिब्रिटी कोई ना कोई कॉज में ज़रूर बिलीव करता होगा. जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि अगर मैं कुछ करने अकेले बाहर निकलूँगा तो उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. अगर स्माइल फाउंडेशन निकलेगा बाहर तो स्माइल फाउंडेशन की आवाज़ कहीं तक पहुँचेगी नहीं. तो जब एक सेलिब्रिटी एक फाउंडेशन के साथ जुड़ता है तो वो आवाज़ आप तक पहुँचती है, और जब वो आवाज़ आप तक पहुँचती है और आप उस आवाज़ को आगे लेके जाते हैं, तब जाके कामयाबी पूरी होती है. अगर हम तीनों में से कोई एक हट जाएगा पीछे तो ये कॉज इज़ जस्ट वेस्टेड. सो जितना इम्पॉर्टेंट स्माइल फाउंडेशन है, उतना ही इम्पॉर्टेंट मीडिया का रोल है, उतना ही इम्पॉर्टेंट सेलिब्रिटी का रोल है. तो ये अगर सब हाथ मिला के साथ में काम करेंगे तो ये काम पूरा होगा. आज ये कुछ करना चाह रहे हैं, इनकी बात कहने के लिए मैं यहाँ बैठा हुआ बोल रहा हूँ. मेरी बात सुनने के लिए आप यहाँ हैं. अगर आप ये लिखेंगी और इसके बारे में प्रिंट करेंगी तो ये बात लोगों तक पहुंचेगी. अगर हम में से तीनों में से कोई भी एक काम नहीं करेगा तो ये काम पूरा हो ही नहीं सकता.
ऑल्सो अजय जी, एक और चीज़ आपसे पूछनी है. हु इज़ द बिगेस्ट इन्फ्लुएंस इन योर लाइफ? आपकी बेटी रही, काजोल रही, या
नहीं, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, बिगेस्ट इन्फ्लुएंस इन माई लाइफ have been, why do I connect with this cause? I'll tell you also. And why do I understand the mindset of women? Because in a way I'll say I'm very lucky also that I've always been around a lot of women in my life. No, it's a fact. It's a fact. Let me complete it. Okay. Okay. When I was young, I had my aunt and my mother who took care of me. They were very strong women. Then when I was growing up, my two sisters, again, very strong women today also, and that time also. Then I got a very strong wife, and then now I have a very strong daughter. So they're very, very strong individuals. And I've always been, that's why I said lucky, that I've been around only women most of the time in my family. And I have my father, but then apart from my father, there are like 8 women I'm talking about here. So I do understand their point of view, and all the women in the house, from my sisters to everybody, whatever the problem is, they will come and discuss with me because they know that I would understand. Including my daughter, I'm not. She discusses with me first before her mother also.
Okay, Ajay, to you, if you can hear my question, sir. Smile Foundation also coming with a Mumbai Junior-thon, which is happening in upcoming days. There'll be disabled children and other normal children participating in it. What message do you want to give them? It's a very good initiative where children are participating. It's a Junior-thon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this line also says. We don't need to give them a message. They are ready. हमको तैयार होना है. We have to be ready to accept them and push them. वो तो तैयार हैं. उनको believe me, उनको आजकल की लड़कियों को या ऐसे बच्चों को उनको कोई मैसेज की ज़रूरत नहीं है. किसको मैसेज की ज़रूरत है? हम लोगों को. तो ये मैसेज हमारे लिए है, ये मैसेज उनके लिए है ही नहीं बिल्कुल. वो तो तैयार है, बट हम उन्हें आगे बढ़ने नहीं दे रहे.
So true actually. I'll just start. डिसेबिलिटी की बात करते हैं तो इस कंट्री में डिसेबिलिटी को थोड़े अलग नज़रिए से देखा जाता है. आई वॉज बॉर्न अ चाइल्ड हु कुडंट वॉक. माई मॉम इज़ हियर, शी इज़ विजिटिंग मी इन बॉम्बे. आई कुडंट वॉक फॉर मैनी ईयर्स एज अ चाइल्ड. इतने मोटे जूते, इतने बड़े बड़े वो ब्रेसेस, सब कुछ. और आई थिंक इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट द चाइल्ड का माइंड, इट इज़ द पीछे जो उसकी आवाज़ कान में डालता है. कहा था ना कि इट्स द गॉड्स हु विस्पर्स इन योर ईयर्स. So my mom continuously whispered in my ear, "You were never born to walk. You were always born to fly." ये सब नकली है. So we need to tell them that there are no boundaries stopping them. But sometimes what happens, the children don't get that message. I'm the lucky one, what Ajay just said. They're the lucky one who got that support of the woman behind them. And it's amazing that it was her whispering in my ear which healed me and cured me. And I think, yes.
I wish you're a lucky one. I wish everybody had
Everyone
a mother
had
like
that
this.
whisper in their ears, and that is why what you said,
Exactly.
that this sound of what you're writing and what you're creating, now you have the power with the pen and the keyboards and the emails. You people have more power than all of us collectively.
Exactly. वरना हमने जो कुछ आज कहा है यहीं खत्म हो सकता है, इसी कमरे में खत्म हो सकता है, लेकिन इसको सिर्फ आप ही आगे ले जा सकते हैं. हम इससे आगे जा नहीं सकते आपके बिना.
Any more questions? Well, with that, we come to an end to this fantastic evening. I would like to thank the media and everybody else associated with this event. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all of you for taking time out and coming over
Thank
joining
you so
us.
much.
Thank you so much.